Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So it looks like we just had a little bit of confusion there, but we're all good to go. So I'm just getting my chat set up and I should be able to see what you guys are doing. I did see that someone's actually brought a cup of tea. That's really quite good. What tea have you actually gone for there? I have on my left some green tea. Hong cha, really. I can't recall what type it is, but I've been told it's actually expensive, so I've been told not to abuse it, not to use too much of it, but it's good to have you, so good evening. Though it is the afternoon here in the UK, which it makes quite a difference. Usually I'm here on the evenings, so here we are, Europeans triumphant at this moment in time. But this is going to be the second time playing Broken Arrow here for myself, really. We did have a very good run through the first night, actually, and that was pretty good. We did almost get to the end. I do have a greater grasp for the game now. I've got a much better feeling for how we should actually take things, so it's going to be interesting. We'll have our briefing here, so I'm going to shut up and let you guys enjoy it.
Gentlemen, we have just received the green light for the landing operation on Baltese Peninsula. The Russian Baltic fleet is currently resupplying in the harbor of Kaliningrad and will soon be ready to take the sea. Taking control of this peninsula would trap them in the lagoon, rendering them basically non-operational in the region. Our troops are ready to storm the beach, but according to our latest satellite data, a mobile coastal artillery battery is defending the harbor. These guns must be silenced before we can launch the main assault, or this will turn into Omaha Beach 2.0. The guns have been spotted here. This is a battery of Barrick 152mm howitzers. They can detect and engage fast-moving targets above the water. That includes ships and helicopters. Local intel reports that a battery of surface-to-air missiles is present on the south bank of the lagoon, but the precise position of each launcher is unknown as they're relocated every day. That makes a missile or airstrike way too hazardous. My ships cannot approach as long as the coastal battery located in this port is operational. The anti-air missiles are located on the other side of the canal. A Russian missile battery generally consists of 6 vehicles. 2 of them have been located on the beach, but the others must be hiding in the nearby city.
Oh, the game sounds low. Okay, I'll be able to adjust that shortly there.
It reports the presence of a tank company defending the area. I hope you brought some dedicated anti-tank units with you. If not, use smoke and buildings to your advantage.
Right then, so we'll go ahead and get into this. What I'm going to go ahead and do first and foremost is just up the game volume. I have been told it's a little bit low, so I'm going to go ahead and up that, make it a more enjoyable experience for you guys. So we'll go ahead and get that. Right then, so how we're going to go ahead and do this then is, last time we did play the demo, and we are playing the demo here again today, and the reason being is that there is only the demo available here, and yes, we're going to be covering it, but we will be taking it a different way. Whoops. I did have my graphics up to high. I'm going to go ahead and reduce them to medium. And the reason being that the game is obviously still in development at this moment in time, so the performance isn't exactly where it would normally be. I'm just going to go ahead and go for medium. I did have pretty smooth experiences last time with that, so I'm going to stick with that one for now. Yeah, I do agree, the mortars are fantastic. I do like the abilities that you do have with them. It's quite nice, quite refreshing in fact. I'm going to go ahead and set the LAVM there to actually our hotkey. So, what we learned last time, at least what I learned last time, is that the actual LBSRs aren't going to come with supplies loaded, which is going to be a bit of a shame. It does mean that we have a limited amount of ammunition. We can have forces retire from the battlefield and then bring them back with ammunition, so at least we'll make use of that. We will be gaining supplies over this side, but it will be when we get to this side. If we take a look at the actual situation here then as is, we do have this large open park area here in the centre. We do have the actual sports field over here, which is pretty cool. I didn't see any teams. So I've not seen any Wolverines here. We're not in that area of the woods. We do have a T-72 company, T-72B1 company to engage, and that's going to be quite fun. I do like the details. Of course, I'm playing the game here currently on medium graphical fidelity, and it still looks pretty damn good to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the game will be like when things are a little bit more stable as we move towards release. We can turn up the details there. As we do also see a BRDM 2M, I almost said a 3M. We'll be able to engage that. So I'm going to assume that's a 14.5. Is that a 14.5 MG? It looks like it to me, so we've got to deal with that. So how we're going to approach this then is that we do have currently our force reconnaissance over here in the forward structures. You can see that the T-72B1 is currently 1,099 meters away. The BRDM-2M is about 1,361 there. Okay. Ah, is that where I went wrong there, Sarge? Ah, you are right. Ah, thanks, Sarge. I didn't realize that. Excellent, excellent. Yes. Thank you, that's great. Okay, that actually does make our life significantly easier. I guess I was playing with a handicap last time then, so that's great to know. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do then is, first of all, I'm going to bring on a dragon. Now that we can actually have additional supply, that does make life significantly easier. that's quite momentous. Thank you, guys. I wasn't actually aware of that. I hadn't actually looked at the icon there, so that's super. Okay. Now, as far as what I want to bring on next, I went through this area with the Marines last time. Yeah, the dragons are fantastic. Just having that 1,500 meter range, it's just phenomenal. It seems to take about 2 shots to take out a T-72, give or take, but that's not too bad. We usually have those 2 shots available. And so I think what we'll do... Yeah, terribly rookie. The thing is, Edmund, I got to this point, and had we not been coming towards the end and me being a little bit tired, I probably would have been able to get through this. I did lose a couple of Ospreys, but we didn't actually have supply here, so that's good to know there. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you, guys. There we go. Now, in terms of how I want to go forward with this, since we do have our smalls over here, now they're looking at about 600 meter range, which is not too bad. That gives me something to work with. And the actual Marines are carrying. Can I take a look at the Marines themselves? Let me just click them out here. Now, they do have their own, but it's definitely not a small. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually, let's see. I think we'll go ahead and wait until we can save up for another Dragon team. They're relatively cheap and go with that. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is have these guys move through here, move through the trees, and move into this area over there. So we'll go with that. The LAVM is going to be supporting. Force reconnaissance is going to be, obviously, doing force reconnaissance things and keeping just basically their eyes on the prize. So we'll go with that, then. I'm not going to be shy about using this half speed as well. Sometimes it actually does significantly help. So we do have 63 points now in the bank. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a second Dragon team here. Or at least I will when I can afford the actual... But then again, do I need the vehicle? Not particularly, but I'll wait until I have the points of the vehicle. I can probably make use of that. Can I increase the mic volume? I can do that. Just give me a moment here. I'm a little bit further away from the microphone, so that might be why. Let me just go into the actual settings and just alter that. So, just a moment. How you doing there, Der Commodore? Good to have you. Yes, just give me a moment and I'll just up the volume of the microphone here. I'm going to go to about a 10% increase. Do let me know if that's okay or too loud. That'd be excellent. Okay, so we'll have that brought in then when we have the points for it. So right now we have our force reconnaissance obviously eyeing up the field. We'll have our Marines move out here then. Have them move into that area. We do have a Dragon moving in here. So the T-72B1 is going to move into patrol pattern this way. The BRDM-2M is going to also move. I'm going to... Well, we do see a second BRDM-2M there. I'm going to go... Oh, wow, we're actually seeing a third now, so it's almost like wacky races. So we'll have them unload there. Okay, they're unloaded. I'll have them take up... I'm not too sure if this building's actually slightly closer, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So they will be able to see the T-72 move along the street here before the others. I'm going to have this vehicle actually return to base. They can actually carry quite a few men there at 8 teams. Pretty respectable. I'm going to have them set to 2 here so I can actually have them made available. Now, as to whether I want to hold fire, not too sure. Okay, so it sounds good. That's great, then. That's great. Okay. So wait until the Marines get into position. I'm going to have them move up over this way and then we'll move through. Okay, so we do have an ATGM out here against a BRDM-2M. I'm going to go ahead and actually bring on that supply preemptively now that I actually know where it is. Fantastic. That's great. As you can see, I'm incredibly professional. Okay, so we do take out the BRDM-2M. I'm never going to get bored of saying that. And you can see debris is falling about the place there. So the enemy is likely going to be responding with artillery fire in the very near future, so we do need to bear that in mind. We're aware that T-72 was spotted in this area. Now let's see. I do have this vehicle actually coming in here. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is I will bring in the second Dragon team and actually have them basically catch a ride in the truck over here. Yeah, they can go ahead and get in there. Right, so we are seeing that. Yes, okay. Right, so we have the T-72 in sight. They have a shot out. Well, oh, they're actually firing upon the BRDM-2 there. Okay. Ah, I see there, Sarge. That's good to know. Yeah, so we do have that. Okay. That's a good shout there. I do appreciate that. Obviously, the AGL isn't going to have the same range as a 50 cal, so I do appreciate that. That's a nice tip there, Sarge. Appreciate that one, my friend. Right, so we'll have these guys form up over here. So, we have the ATGM just impacted over there against the BRDM. They're reloading here. The T-72 so far is blissfully unaware. I don't think he's noticed the smoke over here, but then again, they're not really renowned for having amazing visibility. I'm going to go ahead and unload the supply over here. There we are. So we do have another ATGM out. Let's go ahead and take a look at this as it travels. I'll pause the game here so we can actually take a look at the ATGM in a little bit more detail. It's really quite cool to be able to see that. Right, so they are engaging against us. I'm going to actually get into cover and get back into the building there. So I do have impact on the T-72. That's good. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually have these AAVPs unloaded here. So we'll take them out. Right, there we are. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is secure this second line of buildings. But what I'll do then is I'll have Marines in this building over here just to sort of give us a bit of overwatch. These guys can move that way. Currently we're in the trees right now. What graphics card do you have? I have a RTX 3070 on a Alienware X17R1. Would you believe the day after I ordered this laptop, the R2 models were announced. After I spent about a week... No, sorry, about a month researching them. So that was fun. That was fun. And this is actually set in modern day, actually. I think it's contemporary. I mean, we have F-35s in, we have... I'm trying to look for something particularly modern here, but yeah, it's definitely set in the contemporary period, I believe. Yeah. Alienware has announced a... There we go, so we do have a T-72 actually blowing up there. Nice bit of turret explosion. They have announced a new laptop. Not that I'm sponsored by them. If they would like to, that'd be great. I'm quite poor as a student. So, you know, I'd take it when it comes, my friend. Alright, so do have the enemy batteries over here. Let's see. Okay, keep the LAV in position. Right, this is what I was talking about in terms of the actual return fire. Do they eat up all that supply? My gosh, they did. Okay, you can return. I didn't anticipate them to eat up that much. Yes, immersion ruined. Okay. Right. It's an interesting one here. We are playing with the US Marines, so maybe that may reflect more towards the actual equipment that they're carrying. I'm going to move our Dragon over this way. We'll have the AAVPs actually move up behind them as well, and try and give them some cover there. That was a good shout out by Sarge about having the MGs turned off. I'd like to go ahead and have a Stinger brought out here as well. We do have it in the Humvee, but I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is just have them move up as man-portables, essentially. Really make them huff it this time. But do I want to have that? I'm going to go ahead and get that in here anyway. I am aware of how deadly the Hinds are, so I am going to make use of them. Try and have them made available early. Right, so we do have our mortars. What I'm going to go ahead and do here then is set a bit of a smoke barrage, at least over here, just to give us some cover while the Marines move up. Of course, I have done it a little bit late here, but I'm not too worried about this area here because I do have the cover, but I want to move into this building here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is unload the actual dragon, have that move it there, have the MTVR return to base. Okay. Not a great area to be, but they're not actually being engaged, so that's okay. Right. So we have our stingers on the way. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is I might bring in a second LAV. Having an additional mortar there would be quite useful. Right, looks like we actually hit that with the dragon. Yes, we did that. So that's just gone. Good job on those. Right, so we've done well there. We don't have infinite ammunition, so we will run out of those pretty quickly, but there's not too many vehicles here. And of course the Marines are carrying anti-tank weapons too, so that's pretty good. So these guys are available. I've got to keep them at some distance, otherwise they are going to get picked off. So we'll get a refund once this vehicle arrives back at base. Right, so what I'm going to do then is have the Marines move up. We do have a little bit of smoke, a gap in the smoke over here, but that's not too bad. As long as it's covering the main areas, that's not so bad. I'll have these squads move up over here to secure that building. These guys, I think, will move into here shortly as soon as we get into there. I'll have them actually take that building there too. I'd like to have the AAPs actually be able to give them fire support, but that's going to be an easier thing said than done. So I'm going to go ahead and place the second LAVM there. That's going to be quite nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about here. I'm laying down the smoke, waiting for another unit of mortars to arrive. And I want to have, like, the mortars basically land down those shells on top of the buildings. Okay, so we do have a refund bit of the MTVR. So that's pretty good. The second LAV's arrived, so I'm going to have those... actually, what I'll do then is I'll have... I've still got these guys as 2, so I'm going to take that away for now. So that's 1, that's 2, so 1, 2, and then I'll have them both as 3, so... Oops, that overrides, it seems. So 1, 2, okay. There we are. So what I'm looking for basically is essentially where the enemy is right now. What I could do with having is some reconnaissance. These scout snipers are pretty damn useful because obviously they do have those long-range rifles there. Pretty damn long range. I may have them move down this way and actually have them try and scout out the enemy. That could be quite interesting. Force reconnaissance, of course, is pretty damn good. They don't have as long range, but they do have the same sort of scouting ability. They also do have anti-tank capability too as well. So they can kind of look after each other a little bit better. But these guys are also going to be able to land shots on infantry from a greater distance. So it depends. I may make use of them. And they would actually be really, really useful against this area. So in fact, I am going to bring them in. I'll have them... I'll have them brought in a... I was going to say MTVR. But we've taken it back. I could make use of these LAVs. But I'll tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do then is I'm going to take... Let's see. What are these guys looking like for visibility? 600. They should be able to engage because we do have a bit of a force recon here. So I'm going to go ahead and place the force recon in the LAV over here, actually. Yes, I can understand the comparison to Wargame Red Dragon. I can also understand the comparison to regiments. I do like regiments. I'm a big fan of regiments, actually. The game it does make me think of as well is Willed in Conflict. And I think that's due to the actual UI design of the actual unit cards. Okay, so we actually do see enemy BTRs over here. These are BTR 80s. These are kind of stuck up on us out of the blue here. Now, very good, I think, with HMG. I'm not sure if the AAVPs are proof against such things, and I'm not super keen to find out. But what we'll go ahead and do then is these guys are going to hold up about here, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually place down a mortar barrage on this area. We do have the Marines, and we do have the Dragon in here too, so you can see that the Marines are lighting them up right now. Right, so you can see that we do have the reserve infantry here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is have this AAVP move there. That's going to be ideally outside the range of the RPG. But I'd like to give them some grenade launcher support there. Tactical nukes, I'm not too sure, but we do have cruise missiles. Those are definitely in the game, as we found out about that. Okay, so you can see the enemy is over here. I'm going to go ahead and start to land some mortar shells over that way. And we have the LAV moving over here. Okay, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just move these guys into here. I don't need to actually engage with the enemy. I could just let mortar shells hit them, and we'll go from there. So the AAVP can hide behind the building about here then. I'll have another one hide there, and another one hide behind those buildings. The idea is essentially I can have 50 cals and the grenade launchers on hand. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move down here with the Force Reconnaissance. I do have the LAV with Overwatch 2. We do have the Bushmaster. Bushmaster. Wow. The Busmaster. Any thoughts about the UI? You know, that's a good question. Because of how the game is, I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. Because of how the game is actually situated, it's hard to say currently. That's not a knock against the game. It's not necessarily a pro for the game either, but I think because of how the maps actually work out, things flow relatively naturally to a degree. Like, obviously, the enemy is taking defense in depth, so they're sort of like moving into the different buildings, and then they'll try to counterattack. They're working with information. As far as I'm aware, that is the same as mine. Obviously, they're working through reconnaissance and things of that nature. I can't confirm this, but I think that is what's going on here. Right, do know that we have an Mi-24P over here, so when I brought these Stingers in, I did so for a very good reason, and I feel like I could probably do with bringing in another Stinger unit over here. I'm going to go ahead and actually hide these guys on the other side of the buildings now, because suddenly I'm not feeling too aggressive. They can also stay here for the time being. So we're at T-72 over here. We should be able to deal with that relatively soon. I am going to go ahead and actually get that Stinger moved up here rapidly. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at the Mi-24P. At least we would until it fell outside there. So I was going to show you guys details, but it moved beyond sight range. Okay, so we do have the T-72 here. I'm hoping to get a flanking shot on this thing. I do have the Bushmaster, which is about to engage. I'm going to actually go ahead and tell that not to engage. I don't want to, like, poke the bear there. Okay. These guys are engaging. Are they engaging by AAVP? I tell you, every time I say AAVP, I want to say Alien vs Predator. Right, okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually move them back over here and have them place down some Bushmaster support there. Okay, so we do have another ATGM out there. Okay, they're coming under quite a bit of fire there. Okay, so we do have the Bushmaster engaging here, and it has actually managed to finish off the T-72 then. Okay, so the LAV did manage to pop this guy over here. It does help that they were on the flank. Okay. So let's have this back up. Right, there we are. I could bring in additional LAVs, and we will do at some point in the near future. Let's go ahead and move the Stinger up over here. Okay. Yeah, the turret. I mean, the turret got a little bit taller there. Right, so we'll have these Stingers actually go in here. I'm going to have that sent back to base. So, as we're going right now... Okay, so we can see that there's actually BRDM to... What I'm going to go ahead and do is actually bring the LAV around here to engage this. That's packing a HMG, we're packing an autocannon. We should have the advantage there. I think I was aware of enemies in this building. I didn't actually recall if we'd taken them out, so I'm going to make sure we do that. I could bring in some additional Marines, but I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is... Let's see... Force Reconnaissance would be great to move through here as well. I'm not going to have them brought in the... Oh, do I want to have them brought in the LAVs? I might have them brought in the LAVs later. We'll see. I could have the Marines over here. We have both Dragons out right now. I could bring in some additional supply to resupply them. But we'll see about that. So, what I'm going to do then is actually have them move up over this way. I think what I'll do then, because they have a pretty significant range there with 1200, that is actually pretty significant, is I'll have them move over here and then try and take pot shots at infantry in the buildings if we can. So we are seeing artillery fire coming down. We've seen our own mortars there. Right, so move in here. Okay, I moved at the wrong time, but it's fine. We will be able to take care of them here. I'm going to have them move in here. Okay. Move back over there. Okay. So I could have the mortars actually rain down fire over there, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we've refunded our Humvee over there for $24. Pretty nice. Nice economy over here. Right. Let's see. I could bring in some Marines. I could bring in a small over there. I'm going to wait until I can bring in about 2 AAVPs of Marines, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we'll have these guys unload. I could have this Humvee actually refunded too. Yeah, so have that set to return to base. The scout snipers, I think I'm going to have them... We'll have them move up into the building, see what they can do. They do, of course, have pretty good reconnaissance range. So I should be able to make grand use of them. Okay, so we do see the Mi-24P over here. I need to go ahead and get these guys in a position where they can actually shoot them. Otherwise, we're not in for a good time. But let's go ahead and actually take a look at the Mi-24P. Let's get a look at that helicopter. Oh. Not quite getting the right zoom there, but... yeah, there we go. So, of course, again, I am playing with medium graphical fidelity here. Things will look a lot better in the future once performance stability is there. Not saying that there's been many crashes, but it's one of those things. The game is still in an early state, it's not yet finished, so a lot of things like that will get polished out, hopefully. Are there any limitations to forces at your disposal? As far as I understand about how the game will work, for instance, we're playing as the Marines, I believe there are other types of battle groups as well, and that will have influences on what you can actually bring into the battle, which is a nice system. Right, I can afford the 1 here, we're almost ready to afford the 2. Right. Okay, so we do see the... there we go. So you can see that force reconnaissance is engaging. We also do have a dragon engaging there, so look at that, 2 for 1. So you can see that BRDM there goes down pretty nicely, burns up pretty good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to take this guy out with mortars. Right, so we do see... Right, we see the Mi-24 over here now. Let's go ahead and try and get them into a position where they can fire. Yeah, sometimes in the demo we have seen units get stuck, but I'm sure they'll be quite quickly fixed. That's a fairly simple bug, I guess, to fix. Ooh, that looked as if it came from here, but I'm gonna... Did we actually hit that BRDM? Or it might have been, obviously, from an explosion there. Oh, I accidentally sent that the wrong way. Yeah, you can see Force Reconnaissance doing a good job there. We just took that out. Excellent. There we go. So you can see there's actually still an enemy unit in here. You can see LAVs engaged as well, so that's pretty good. Oh, let's see. Looks like we're going to be fired upon here. We'll pop smoke. Ah, damn that. Haha. I should have popped smoke on the LAV. Damn, that was a good shot by the T-72 there. Okay. Oh, that's rough. I did not expect that. But yeah, that can certainly happen. Okay. We're going to begin to move up over here now. Ah, that's a shame. I was like really hoping to get through this with absolutely minimal losses. But there's always that one T-72 that's just in the right position at the right time there. Ah, what a damn good shot there. What a damn good shot. Yes, I've been told about how to set up supply now, so I've been told about that one. As for a supply depot, I'm not sure about that one. Is that something different? Not sure. But yes. Right, we're moving in over here. Same thing, that's good. Right, so I do see the T-72 out there. There's a bit of obscuring smoke, so that does help us. We also do have the Mi-24P over here. So let's go ahead and actually halt the AAVP, get the Stingers out here, get them into the building as quickly as possible. That dragon's obviously going to be of great use. Right, they've got about 2 shots there. The Marines can move in there, the dragons can move... Well, actually, they can both move in there, then they can push forward. They're going to take shots in a minute. Yeah, okay, so we had some casualties there from T-72. We'll stick there. That was a shame. That T-72 is actually causing some casualties. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I'm not a big fan of having casualties. I do try to run things as minimal as we can, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I would consider I should bring in an Osprey. They are pretty interesting, but... So we do have what appears to be a 50 caliber equipped, so that'd be kind of nice for a bit of standoff. Like right now, we don't actually have air support, so I'm kind of considering bringing Ospreys in. Yeah. Okay. Right, there we go. So you can see that we finally detect the enemy. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here then. Not sure what range we're looking at here. Let's see. Okay, we'll stick in about this position here. If I can get shots, then that's fine. Oh, they're taking shots, actually. Okay, let's keep moving back until we can actually get a position on them. What I'm going to go ahead and actually do then is bring down mortar fire on them. So go ahead and do that then. Yeah, there is air support. Like, we do have access to it later on. This is actually a very long level, which is why I'm trying to be quite conservative with my actual units over here and try and make sure that everybody gets out alive. Actually, the dragon can stay there. Yeah, I want to make sure everybody lives here. It looks like we did have a shot on that MIV. Yeah, Mi-24P there. So it is damaged, it seems. Okay. And let me go ahead and take the force recon over here. Right, so there we go. So we can actually see the enemy has been identified. Now that I'm aware of where they are, what we'll go ahead and do here is try and figure out how I want to take this best. I can see there's a T-72 out here. I'm going to be quite coy about how I want to take this. So currently I have mortars raining down on that position there. That's fine. That's all well and dandy. Let's keep moving this up over here. I'd love to move up these AAVPs to actually support, but the issue is I could end up getting myself shot by the T-72 here. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do then is, let's see. I'm going to have this building reinforced by the other group of Marines. They can continue to fire upon that there. The dragon can move to this building here. They might be able to get a shot out. This building might be worthwhile. Okay. Ooh, we have encountered the enemy. We do see the MIVP there. 24P, I should say. Okay. Have them move back there. I'm going to have that strange position. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually have this AAVP come around the corner. And back up. Smoke up. Yeah, just as they came around the corner. So did the T-72, and I'm not looking forward to that. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The buildings are great cover, but they are also destructible, so it's one of those things where you have to bear that in mind. So we've been hitting that there. I'm going to have the force reconnaissance move up and actually assist the scout snipers, and then we can move up that way. I'm going to try to resist bringing in more units right now, because I don't think I need them. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. That really hurt. That force reconnaissance just got slammed by the T-72 there. Wow, the AA... Yeah, I'd panic too. They're just outside our range. Okay, so we can see over here then. And we are seeing a BTR over here. Okay. That really hurt about the false reconnaissance getting hit there. Yeah, we will have ammunition resupplied. Shortly enough, anyway. Okay, so these guys are engaging. Right, what I'm going to go ahead and do then, because these are just about to run into the BTRs. Right, there we are. Okay. I'm not too sure if these guys can actually engage the enemy right now. So what I'm going to do is have them both sprint across here. Okay. And I will, if I can, bring the LAV to try and support. They have range on the BTR, so that's good. I'm going to have this unit actually put down some supporting fire on them. And like so, should be okay. Right. Let's see how this goes then. Slow things down a bit. False reconnaissance is still engaging these guys. Okay, so AAVPs are engaged against the BTRs. I'm hoping that they're proof against this sort of thing. Right, that's one down. Right, so we do have Marines in the building now. There's also enemies in this building here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is switch the mortar fire up to this building here then. Move up that position. Okay. There we go. So I do have the LAV over here. If I could actually have that support, that'd be great. Alright, okay. I'd love to get another dragon down here, but I need to go ahead and actually move this dragon up, then I feel. Yeah, you can see the LAV was about to engage there. Yep, there we are. Those RPGs do have range, so that is scary. Right, but we've managed it there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually move up this way. I'm going to keep false reconnaissance here, then just keep observing. Yeah, that T-72 knows when to move at the right time, doesn't it? Okay. So I've been previously aware of enemies in that position. I'm going to go ahead and actually place down to fight. We also do see some enemies moving up this way, so let's try and get some preemptive measures in place there. Get them into the buildings. We do have a dragon there that could potentially engage. The LAV is going to be engaging over here then. There we go. So we are engaging across the park. Okay, cool. There we go. So the BTRs have been taken out. I'll just go ahead and try to get it. Yep, those snipers can actually engage now. Yes, you can see them taking shots. There we go. That's them done. Let's move them out. Yep. Right, let's have the dragon take a shot if they can. Yeah, I was trying to stop them from... Oh, I think I actually hit them with a missile. I think I actually did hit them with a missile there. Whoops. We'll have them send bad space there. I was hoping I could have actually had that shot cancelled, because I could see the T-72 actually moving behind. Alas. Okay. I really want that guy down. I'm going to have to likely move into this building here. Let's try that position there. Yeah, they fired that ATGM. They did their job. Right, okay, they've finally got a shot. Fire and forget. And get another shot off. There we go, okay, so that T-72 is finally down. Yeah, it was that same bloody T-72 as well, wasn't it? Same bloody one. Okay, so there we go. So you can see the enemies over there. Get in that building. Okay. So what we'll do then... Move them in there. Are they still there? I'd like to bring in another unit of force reconnaissance, but I'm going to stick with what I said earlier and try to minimize the amount of units I bring in. Not because I'll run out, but mostly because I just want to try and set myself a mini challenge in this here. Why not? Why not? Okay, we'll have them move across. I'd have them sprint across. They're going to start to run low on ammunition, so I'm going to have them resupplied in the near future. Oh no, did I lose an AAVP? Oh no, when did I lose that? They took a hit there. Okay. That mod spot out there. During the BMP ambush, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try and move the LAV to spot there. Move these guys up over here. Now I need to worry about the enemy BRDMs and BTRs. Not so much the others. I'm going to move them in there just to try and take some of the heat off them. Okay. Yeah, so the AAVP is going to start spotting there. Yeah, those grenade launchers do pack a punch. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually bring in supply now, so that's a good point. I'm going to bring it in. So, I didn't actually know this the first time, so this was me being a bit of a noob there. So I'm bringing that supply truck relatively cheap. Okay. I am going to go ahead and actually move up these stingers. I'm aware that I'm falling behind. That guy is really, really beaten up. We do have supplies, so that will fix him shortly enough. I think I just saw some shots there. Wow, these shots are landing pretty close. Uncomfortably close. Okay. Ah, yeah, Steel Division. That's another good comparison. That's a very good comparison, in fact. I mean, of course, we do have war games. I suppose maybe we just lumped in with that one there. Okay, so we'll establish our supply there. That can head back now. Yeah, so that will help them to repair there. We do go through supply very, very quickly. I do think maybe a little bit too quickly, but I guess it's when actually trying to rearm these guys and repair them, it does soak up a lot. But supply is pretty cheap, so what I'll do then is actually bring in some more. Oh, I can bring in 20,000. Oh, I can actually bring in more. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, wow. Huh, okay, that's my bad. Didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and actually bring in a lot more supply then. That's good to know. I apologize. I don't have perfect knowledge of the game, and that is actually by design. I know it sounds rather silly, but I did want to go into this without full knowledge and knowing what to expect, because I think at the end of the day, if we're going to be playing this, I might as well have the same experience as you guys, as you will both be as you'll all be having when you actually do play the game yourself. You should actually be able to play the game now. It is actually available. The demo is out there, so you can try it if you like. There we go, that's taken care of. Yeah, that's a lot of supply moving in there. There we are. Ooh, ouch. Right. Now, due to the fact that there is actually enemy counteroffensive coming in, now I'm going to actually bring in some units. But I'm going to do it in a very, very cool way. I don't have the ability to bring the Osprey yet. Ah, damn it. I was going to bring them in there. Ah, it's a shame. I guess we'll bring in some additional Marines then. Okay. How you doing there, Highwayman? You know what? I don't have a release date for you. I'm sure it's not too far away now, but I'm sure somebody would be able to give me a idea. Right, we'll go ahead and actually place that supply down. Yeah, you can see these guys that engage in there because they have a longer range weaponry. Let's go ahead and have these Marines rearm then. Okay, so we can see, ooh, okay, so we can see these guys are coming. Right, I do have the dragons over here. Let's go ahead and move the dragons up so they may be able to actually help engage the enemy. I can see that the enemy naval, well, the marines are moving up there. Let's go ahead and cover the roads. We do have LAVs, we do have the AAVPs moving up over here. Okay. Whoops. Right, there we are. Yeah, they're coming under a heavy, heavy deal of fire. Okay, so we do have the AAVPs engaging. We also do have the LAVs engaging as well. So let's go ahead and get them in there. Have them sprint across. These guys are moving in to reinforce this area. I'm going to have them move down this area here. But let's go ahead and actually take a look at this in slow motion. Appreciate it while we can. This one's taken quite a bit of fire. There we go, that's pretty cool. Ah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll bring in a lot of supply then before we do move forward. Okay, so you can see the actual marines moving up over here. I do feel for them, but we are going to have to put them down. There we are. Okay. Put down the force reconnaissance over here. I'm going to go ahead and actually have the LEV positioned here. Try to get a bead on the enemy over here. Now, this is not really what you want to be flanked by. You don't want to have a LEV flanking you. It will not end well. Okay, I need to go ahead and reinforce those marines. We'll have force reconnaissance move over there. I do have the AVPs over here. Okay, we'll have them move up. Okay. Drop off the fellows over here. Have them reinforce over here. Have these guys move out. They can obviously recover themselves. These two over here can shift up into this area over here. And then they can go ahead and push on forward shortly enough. So we do have them there. I will go ahead and bring in additional supply then. I'll bring in as much supply as I can then. And we'll have that. We'll have it there. Then we'll have our units recovered then. There we are. Yep, Marines moving in. Right, we'll move up. So we'll have our mortars then engage the enemy building over here. There we are. I'll have the LAVs actually move up over here to the road. They can take... oh, can they actually see that? They should be able to... They'd have to move, I guess, to this sort of area here then. So I'll have them move down there. This AAVP... Oh, it looks like we lost that AAVP. I think that went down to the artillery fire. That's a shame. Let's have these stingers move up. Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. So we can recover our teams. That's great news. Have that return, and then we'll bring back... Well, we'll bring in more supply then afterwards. Okay. LEV's moved in there. Oh, that's cool then. So we can actually... wow, that's great news. Liking that. That's going to make the game a little bit easier. Okay, we'll have that move up there. So we have more or less pushed them off this part of the island. Or Isthmus, I suppose you could say. Would it be Isthmus? I guess it would be Isthmus. But yeah, we're almost there with this part of the actual mission. We will have... Woo, okay, so it's a good job that we do have the LAVs in position here to support. We also do have the AAVPs that can support too. So let's go ahead and get them in there. Okay. Force Recon's good to go. Dragon's good to go. That's excellent. There we are. Yeah, they didn't really have much of a chance there, did they? Ooh, so we do see BTR over there. We should have our LAV able to engage here shortly. Wow, that was some pretty hefty firepower that came down there. That's some pretty accurate firepower coming down there. Okay, let's have these guys move up. Okay. I'm going to have the Marines and the LAVs move up now. If it is the Conquers over here, which is actually quite a problem. At least the vehicles, but for everything else it should be okay. So in fact, I'm going to go ahead and actually, let's see, we'll bring up the actual Dragon. There we are. Yeah, so we're going to recover our forces, get ready to move across the actual waters over here, and push on towards the actual fort, and then push over into the actual city proper. I'm going to have you actually sent over there to recover. Yeah, everyone's looking good to go now. Yeah, Marines engaging the Conquerors over here. There we are. Let's, I don't, I'm not liking units being out here in the open now. Let's go ahead and move there. Okay. Some Marine squads are over here engaging the enemy. Yeah, that Conquerors is in a great position to take out vehicles. Okay. Okie dokie. So we can move our men in now. Right. So this, let me go ahead and actually take a look at this then. So the Osprey over here can carry 26 men. We have 13 men per Marine squad, so that can carry across 2 squads there. What I need to go ahead and do then, because once we do move across here, we do have to secure this old fort over here in this area. We do need to secure these buildings, but I need to make sure I can actually hold them. Holding this area over here as well would be good. This area is going to become occupied, which is going to make our life pretty difficult. We will soon have support, but we need to actually take this first and foremost. These guys over here I'm going to have move up so they can take on supply. I've got an LAV over here, let's get them there. LAVs can obviously carry dudes, so let's go ahead and get everybody moved up over this way. And get everybody moving in. In fairness, I could probably have them move across there. But what I want to go ahead and do then is like set up the Marines with what they're going to need to survive. Okay. So we'll get the infantry moving over here then. Get them back over that way. Just get everybody formed up and then we'll get ourselves ready to go out. I'm going to need quite a few bits of equipment. I'm also going to need to have AA, anti-tank, that sort of thing there, really. This is broken armor. Oh, bad. That's my bad. Sorry, I must have typed that wrong. Or it must... Actually, I did type in broken arrow. Maybe there's not actually a category... Yeah, it looks like we don't have a category there. Oh, how odd. Huh, okay. Yes, that's strange. I have set it to broken arrow, but for some reason it changes it to broken armor. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's get a Marine squad in each of these guys. Right. Stingers as well, dragons. I'm probably going to need some additional transport capacity, so I'm going to bring in an Osprey. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I've got pulse source. How you doing there, my man? Alright, there we are. So I've got 4 Force Recons over here, and we've got 3 LAVs, but we do have the Osprey over here, so that's pretty cool. I do love having Ospreys. They are very, very cool to have. Okay. They need to be rearmed. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is... Oh, they can only carry 16, is it? There we go, sorry, I meant the Osprey. Get the force recon in here. Right, there we are. We're almost ready to go across. Right. Okay. So we've got the force recons over here then. They can just go into the actual Osprey. Oh, no, in fact, I need them to go... they can go into this AAVP over this way. Okay. Oh, that's weird there, JD. I'm not sure about what might be causing that. Hopefully we should be able to get that fixed. Let's go ahead and get them in the Osprey. So, what we'll likely do then in terms of bringing in additional units is I'll probably have a couple smalls brought in as well. It's going to be a difficult one here because we need to be able to deal with the enemy. I need to have as much infantry and as much density as I can. But we'll figure that one out. I think I'll probably have these smalls brought in. The Vipers are great, but they're going to be quite susceptible to enemy AA fire, really. So we'll have a little mini armada move out. Okay, get the squad in the Osprey over here. Okay. Let's get these guys across. The Osprey can move across shortly as well. Yeah, I do like the Osprey. The awesome thing is you have the actual miniguns over here, and they are super fun when you see those bad boys opening up. Absolutely awesome. Now, what else do I want to bring in here? I can't bring in any more Marines. I do want to bring in some smalls. I can't bring in any Stingers there. I do have an option for a Super Stallion, which is a little bit cheaper. Let's see. I can't bring in any more Force Reconnaissance either. Ooh, what do I want to bring in here? Having some Scout Snipers would be actually quite nice to have. I'm going to go ahead and actually bring in the... they're not going to arrive in the Osprey as such. Let's go ahead and bring in the Osprey over here. But I'm going to bring in the actual Force... sort of Scout Snipers here too. And then the rest can go to saving up for helicopters, essentially. You know, I'm not too sure. I think the initial factions seem to be Russia and the United States. Beyond that, I'm not too sure what we might see in the future, actually. Yeah, that's true, Slam. Okay, so the AAVPs and the LAVs are moving across. What I need to go ahead and actually do then is have these units move out there. So I need to decide where our units are going to end up being set up here, so they can go that way. I need to get dragons and other things there. Dragons could be really good here in the center. That is a good point there. I think I'll have this one moved up over here. That can be used to like hold the center. I'm going to have the smalls and marines move up to this area here then. They can move up there. Right, got marines. I've got marines and force reconnaissance over here so they can head out that way too. I've got dragon and marines so they can move into the center. LAV. I'll have that... I need a position where they can actually support. Which is easier said than done, really. I guess just over here. Just try and get as many men into that area as we can. Right, they've got some marines. They could actually do well over this way, so that'd be quite cool. But I will bring more marines out this way. So we do have the 26 marines over here. These guys are kind of the smalls. They're also going to be picking up the snipers as soon as possible there, really. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time. Yeah, I mean, this is it. I cannot see why they couldn't bring in additional nations. It just seems relatively easy. Right, so we'll have these scout snipers loaded up into the Osprey. This is actually really quite cool. That's a hell of a transport. There we are.
You won't find a faster lawnmower. Flying there now. New flight plan received.
Have them unload over that way.
Osprey, standing by.
We'll get the Ospreys moving in here. And then I'll take the Ospreys out. They are super, super fun. They are super fast as well. You can see the enemy over here in the center. Oh, I tell you what, right. Am I in danger here? I don't think I'm in danger, but I'll tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do then. Is just show you how fun Ospreys actually are.
Osprey is mission ready. Already there.
Let's go. I may regret this, but we'll see. But I want to just show you how much fun you can have with an Osprey. They're so fun. So I do have the enemy artillery over here. There we go, so we launch. Yeah, using that minigun there. Oh no! Okay, I really can't afford to lose the Osprey. No! Okay. Oh, okay, well that's what I get for trying to show off the Osprey. I didn't realise that they could actually fight back, but, okay. In the future, don't do that. That was purely to show off the actual Osprey rather than get it destroyed. Oh, ouch. Had Osprey, yeah. Oh, okay, well, that's what happens when you get a little bit too... Don't fly over it. Okay. I'm terribly bad at keeping Ospreys alive, it seems. Oh, my. Okay. I didn't think they had the ability to take out Ospreys. I have been cured of that now. Well... No refund for those guys, that sucks. That is actually quite painful. Yeah, exactly, just when we're having fun. Just when we're having fun. That's painful though, because I really could have done with those points. These guys are taking a bit of a pace in there. Yeah. Well, we know that now. Oh, we certainly know that one now. Oh, that's painful. I can feel that in my heart. Right, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not. Yeah. In fairness, I didn't realise that they would take them out that way. Can I bring? I can't bring the supply over here, I don't think. There's a bridge there, you know. Ooh. It looks like we have naval. Okay. Okay, so do have enemy paratroops coming in, which is not a lot of fun right now. Right. I'm going to go ahead and bring a Super Stallion to say, because I actually do legitimately need... I do legitimately need to have anti-tank capability right now. Okay. Let's have these guys dismount. Right, there we are. Okay. Yeah. See that would have been had fun. Oh, that was painful losing the Ospreys though. Okay, at least I can actually make use of this here. We do have this Super Stallion on the way.
Mortar ready. Transmission. CH-53 heavy lifter here. Emergency unload.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have these guys unload.
Out of my vehicle.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually get them in there.
Anti-aircraft specialist ready. US Marine.
Get the Marines in here.
Roger. Moving in next waypoint. Hoorah.
I do need more Marines out here, though.
Your eyes and ears, sir.
You got something to lift?
Landing assistance team. What can I do for you? Armored transport.
Right, let's try and get these guys in a position where they can actually support.
Swift. Silent. En route to target location. Someone after a ride?
Okay, they need to get in there.
Mortar available, sir. Mortar at your command, sir.
Okay. So they're due to arrive shortly now.
Heavy lift ready.
Yeah, at least having the Stingers here will make our lives a little easier. I do love this Super Stallion as well, by the way, such a large helicopter. And we're actually going to get out alive now, so that's good. Okay, go. Go, 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 go.
We take that building. Squad, move out. Get in that building.
Yeah, there we go. So you can see the enemies coming in with the IL-76s. So there you go. That is quite a few of them. Okay. Right, let's make sure we get everybody in a position where they can actually do something, because this is absolutely going to be make or break. Let's move them there. Let's try and get these AAVPs into a point of cover. Try and get everything going on here. Right, where are those Marines... Sorry, where are those VDV going to land? I'm not super sure. I'm not sure if we can actually prevent them from landing. You can see we do have another missile there, but this is going to really hurt. Really, really, really hurt. I'm going to go ahead and get those Marines in there. I need as much in the way of supporting firepower as absolutely possible. I can't really bring any of infantry in right now. I think what I'll do, once the Super Stallion comes back, we should get a refund. But yeah, so there we go. We do have the IL-76s being engaged. Somewhat successfully, somewhat unsuccessfully as well. Right, okay, so where can we expect them to land? Not sure. We'll find out soon enough, but I'm going to lay down like a line of Malta. Ooh, is this where they're going to land? Okay, this is where they're going to land. Aha. Okay. Right, let's get that going there. Okay, so I do have a Viper coming in over here. Right, it looks like, yeah, we did shoot down that IL-76. So that's pretty awesome. There we go, as a dead IL-76. Right, we are hitting the other one here.
You like big guns too?
Yeah, big plane go boom. Alright. We might be able to take down a second IL-76. We do have the Viper on the way. I'm hoping that the Vipers can actually lay down some supporting fire.
Personal carrier ready. Back pedal.
Okay.
Mortar available, sir.
Oh, I'm nervous about this. I'm hoping that the Viper should be able to engage. Right, there we are. I mean, perhaps if I'd stationed these Stingers a little bit further out, I might have been able to get some more shots on them. Yeah, they are pretty awesome. Do we have enough to take out?
Stinger team at your command, sir.
It looks like I've got a couple more shots and that's about it.
Viper ready for combat.
Right, we should hopefully be engaging them soon. Are we out of Stingers?
Stinger team here. Get your gear, we're moving out.
They're outside of range.
Force recon here.
Out of range. Let's try and get them in that building.
Some fire in that building.
Oh, we did manage to get another shot off. Is that going to be enough to take it down?
Anti-aircraft team standing
Oh,
by.
almost. Another shot would be able to take them out there.
Leaving the AO.
Right, what I'm going to go ahead and do here then is have them come and attack if I can. I'm going to go ahead and bring in another Viper here too. Right, so we are seeing BMD2s moving down here. Let's go get these guys in here ASAP. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're going to take some fire back, so I'm going to have them pull back. But I want to try and get some shots off them now. I'm just going to keep dropping flares and just try and get back. Okay, yeah, there we go. I did want to get those Hydras, didn't I? Get some autocannon shots off. Oh, they do have another one. Ah, I keep dropping them. Oh, that just missed them there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that was very cool. That's like a Michael Bay moment. But that's taken out those VDV there quite nicely. Okay, these guys have been engaged. Let me go ahead and actually move these guys out, move force reconnaissance in there. Let's take the AAVP and have that try and support them. I wish I could bring in supply. That'd be great. But we've really dealt a bit of a blow there against them. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Right, okay, if I could... Well, they're firing upon me again. Right, good. I need to just take out these VDV Vipers, Verbers. Let's have that preemptively drop some flares. Oh! Ouch. Oh, that is not what you want to see there. Okay, let's back off. Okay, let's get out. I mean, they are going to fire some ATGMs, but yeah. Oh, they're getting hit. They're probably going to go down soon enough. But we have more or less wiped out that wave. And that's really quite fun. Right, let's go ahead and move these guys over there, try and get them able to engage the enemy. I'm going to have that LAV. Okay, they're actually both alive, wow. Let's see. So I'm going to have the AAVP engage the BMD. I'm going to have the LAV out here to try and engage the enemy as they come. I don't really think that's a good engagement for them, so I'm going to have them back up a bit. The LAV can actually fire upon that position there, which is not good because that means a BMD can do as well, and that means that a BMD is going to be able to bring more firepower. Let's go ahead and have them... Did I lose the other one? Oh, I lost the other one. I don't know what hit it, but it got hit there at the end. Oh, that's a shame. Right, I'm going to go ahead and have them rearm if I can. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty useful as well, because that did take a lot of pressure off there. Okay, so we do have the VDB there. Okay. Right, let's move these guys. Yeah, so you can see the AVPs are going to start to engage. Let's go ahead and rearm them. We do see that the enemy's moving over here too. What are my dragons? Can they... I need them to engage. Okay. Now, I need to go ahead and actually make use of my mortars. Because, wow, look at this concentration. That is a nice concentration. We do still have at least the Viper that can rearm. Yes, that's rearming there. Get those Hydras. That's some nice flying. Okay. They're taking quite a bit of a pacing up here, so I'm going to pull back from that building there. Looks like they have... Yeah, they have fire support over here, it seems. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is actually place down... We do apparently have precision munitions, but I'm not sure if I have at least guided ammo, so either way. We'll have a long bombardment over here to try and blow them up. Let's see, I do have a line, so I'm going to try and have that. The LAV is at least engaging. So that's good. I mean, just having that bit of fire support is a very big game changer. Right, so the AAVPs are taking fire, but I'm going to have them move back. I mean, these AAVPs are going to be able to blow these guys to pieces. Like, you can see that these guys are getting hit by 50 cal. I don't know if they're getting hit by grenade launcher, but they're at least getting hit by 50 cal. And that does mean that they are taking... Yeah, I mean, they're getting hit. They're getting hurt. They're also being fired upon by force recon over here. Need to try and move these guys to a position where they can engage. But you can see the Marines are engaging from up over here on the hill, on the fort, I should say. Right, they need to back up. Okay, so things are going well so far. I can actually have these guys rebuilt as a unit. Well, I could if I had supply there still. Oh, I forgot there's actually still a unit of Marines in here. Oh, that's handy. Okay. They are getting engaged by the VDV here, but I'm going to get them into the building. Right. Move them there. I do have the other LAV on its way. That's a large explosion. Right, so the Viper's almost fully rearmed. Just a few more rockets here, and then we can come back in with the Viper to support. I think this might be immobilized here. But again, we are able to use the 50 cal. Okay, so you can see the enemy is out here. Yeah. So I really need to have support in this area. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just make use of this area here, this actual parking lot, because I can actually have them shoot between the buildings and actually land some autocannon. You can see that we are slowly getting ground down by just the amount of enemy fire here. I mean, the BMPs are just a big old deal. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually try and bring the AH-1Z over here to try and help with that. They do have those ATGMs, and I'd love to try and make use of those. The good news is these guys, these VDV, are going to be encountering our 50 cals and our 30... Well, I think it's a... Ouch. Wow, okay. They're doing a pretty good job against us right now. Damn it. Okay, let's get these guys in here. Did we take them out? I think we did, but I honestly wasn't watching. Right, let's go ahead and move over the dockyard. Right, we are getting hit here. Let me pull back. Ah, damn it. Right, let's pull back. Yeah, the VDV have... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's like the opposite of what I wanted to see there. I've really been denied air support. Right, these guys are really putting up a lot of resistance here, but there's only so much they can do. I really wish I could have these anti-tanks engage. Okay, so the Dragons can engage from this position here. That's really, really good. Okay, let's get those ATGMs going down here. Okay, that's a BMD down. Like, we are going to take fire for this. Those Dragons might go down. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Whoa. Let's back off this position here. Okay, we can see the BMDs moving around here. Let's try and flank the BMD. The... let's see. Right, let's move in over here. They might be able to get some shots off. Yeah, there we go. So we can see we can get those anti-tank weapons. Okay. So we have managed to hold out here, but this is where we do have things really begin to heat up. Oh, it would be cool if we could move supply with the helicopters. That would be very nice. Okay, normally this would be a cutscene. Okay, now this is where we actually engage in immediately. The first time I played this, I didn't actually have a F-18 go down there, but we are engaging with Russian aircraft. I just don't have a visual on them as of yet. Okay, let's fly. Yeah, so we can see enemy aircraft on our rear here. There's not all that much I could do about that. Wow. See, the first time I played this, I did not have my F-18s go down there, but it does seem that the enemy did get a good drop on us there. I actually managed to keep alive all 4 last time. Okay. Right, so we're engaging with Su-30s. Oh, damn it. I've never had it turn out so poorly. Okay, so we're engaging here. I swear, the first time I played this, when I played this on Tuesday, I think it was, I actually managed to keep alive all 4 of those. So that was quite the surprise there. Okay. So you can see that we are being engaged on the forts. We do have the Arleigh standing by. We are going to go ahead and actually make use of her. We do have a landing craft moving in over here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you'd be able to check that out. We didn't get slammed immediately. Like, we got slammed there pretty much immediately, which kinda... Oof. That was painful. Yeah, artillery would be amazing. Right, okay. So we are going to make use of the Arleigh pretty soon. Right, so we do have the Su-25s out. We are out of missiles, so it's going to come down to gun. Oof. Okay, so we're landing another cannon here. Landed shots. Su-25 is armoured, I believe. But this is fine. I think we've got all the time in the world here to take out this Su-25. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Good job. That guy is going to land some medals. These pilots, yeah, they're not having a great time. Okay, the wave's about to reach the shore here shortly. We do have the enemy still coming in here, so we do have Su-25s so attempted to take out the actual landing craft here. Yeah. Maverick indeed. Oh, you wouldn't want to be... I mean, it is cold. We are on the coast of Lithuania here. Oh, okay. Well, he had a great time. I had it really go a hell of a lot better last time. Like, being able to just... I didn't even lose a Hornet, so just losing all of these Hornets this time has been really quite a game changer. I mean, the cannon does a great job. There we go.
New bearing set.
Yeah. Oh, dear. You know, that's a very good question there, Artie, and I think that's going to be a question to pose towards the developers as they do push forward here. Okay. I think we're done. Yep, the wave has just arrived on shore. We do have the Abrams here as well. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do here then is actually... I believe you can rescue pilots, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's really nice having tanks. Okay, so we do need to push through here, but what we need to also do is just kind of just use the 16 Tomahawks that we have, because we have a lot of them and they are just so good. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually just organize things a little bit here. I need to get the infantry ashore. Well, get the infantry moving, basically. I just want to take control of this area. And what I love about this game is everybody's very angry when they talk. I do love how they refer to the infantry side as walking sandbags. That's pretty hilarious. It's a little bit mean though, I must admit. Okay. Yeah, the fun part, I call this Tomahawk City. I guess we'll move them over there. They've got a bit of a way to go there. Okay, so what I'm looking for is Tigers, and then we're going to start to drop down some Tomahawks. Okay, so we do see the BMDs over here. At least we did. Ah, that's a lot of rockets coming in. Those are Mi-24Ps. Yep, they're really hitting us just as we hit them. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, these are the buildings that we need to take. I'm going to go ahead and actually set the Arleigh to a hotkey. And I'm going to go ahead and use Tomahawks like there. This feels really eerily... Wow, okay. I moved the AFVPs rather than the Marines. That's embarrassing. Okay, so these LAVDs are doing a great job. Ouch. Right, so that cruise missile landed off course, actually. That's not great. Try and hit the building. Yeah, I can imagine Marines swear. I think they've got a reason to swear. I would not want to be doing what they're doing. Okay. I'm lacking, like, artillery, but we do have the cruise missile coming in. Yeah, that'll do some damage. And the enemy was identified as being over here, so we'll go ahead and put down some cruise missiles on them. Right, so what I need to go ahead and do then is, like, clear the field here. I also really need more anti-helicopter, because it's going to be really scary. I'm going to go ahead and actually bring in some Stingers, and I'm not going to bring them in Humvees, because as funny as that would be, it's not going to be, you know, too useful. So let's go ahead and bring those in, and I can use them to secure the area. I might go ahead and bring in additional Marines. Maybe. Yeah, we'll bring in some additional Marines as well, why not? Around this area would be good. Some smalls and other things would be good too. Oh, okay, looks like we actually spotted the enemy, so they can actually hold that position. Wow, how did I bugger... Oh, they're loading so much. Okay, so we do have a Tomahawk moving in there. We do see VDV over this way. Those VDV about to regret being there. Let's go ahead and see that Tomahawk. Anybody have any good songs about Tomahawks or things like that? Let's see from that perspective. How's this going to look? That's not going to look great, I can assure you. Somebody asked earlier on, do we get tactical nukes? And that's about as close as it gets now. And I'm okay with that. Oh, I see. Sometimes it really does help slowing the actual game down. So I need to hit these guys. That's a Tomahawk out. We'll have a Tomahawk launched there. Tomahawk launched out there as well, maybe. Wait, can they actually see that? How can they see that? They can't see that. I was going to say, how could they see that? I like the way they talk. I could do some force recon over this side, but I'll work with it. Okay, let's just keep unloading over here. I forgot if I set another one up to there. I'll wait and see what happens there. We do have these buildings that are occupied by the enemy, so I'm just going to keep on hitting them with Tomahawks. I've not actually seen these launch. Okay. Close enough. Yes, a line of sight tool would be super great. Oh yes, we do have that on the way there. That's great news. Oh, that's a little bit off course. There we go, so we've hit those guys there. Right, so we do see the enemy over here. That's really cool. Nice. Okay.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here. Unload here. The Osprey is in the air.
Let's go ahead and unload here.
Watch your head.
I've lost too many Ospreys now.
Your eyes and ears, sir. Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're on the move. Air defense at your disposal, sir.
I'm going to spread these guys out.
Already there. Rock up. We're moving. Hoorah! Regroup and move up.
Okay. Right. And that's a good point, actually. I do have the ability to call in air power. I don't think I need to drop a Tomahawk there. I will drop a Tomahawk out this way. Oh, maybe not, actually. Let's try and alter that. Luckily, we could do that.
Force recon in combat. Heavy armor is on the field. Standing by. Force recon in combat. Labs ready for combat. Combat patrol underway. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Okay, let's go ahead and get these stingers out.
Move your asses. Marines at your orders, sir.
Tiltmotor aircraft here.
What are your orders? Logi here, send trap. Welcome to the missile age. I want a base of fire in that building.
Get these choppers heading back.
Marines! On ass, we're moving. Force recon under fire. Awaiting command.
Ah.
Heavy armor is ready to run. Make way. Solid copy. Moving out. Forcon here. We're under fire. Force recon standing by. Knock, knock. Forcon here.
Okay, they're taking a little bit more. Okay. Taking a bit of damage there.
Go, go, go.
RPGs do hurt.
Someone call for a cab? Double dogs here. Labs standing by. You'd be blind without us. Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Roger. Over. Moving to next waypoint.
Okay, we'll move that way.
Go! Arleigh Burke destroyer ready.
Yeah, sure. Next time I launch a Tomahawk, I will make sure you guys see it. I haven't seen these guys around here. If I could get like a solid lock on them, I'd just launch a Tomahawk. Hmm.
I want all firepower on that position. Standing by. Heavy cav is on the field. Air defense, standing by. Anti-aircraft specialists ready. We have a building to secure.
I really need to make sure I've got enough in the way of anti-air.
Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
That will become readily apparent why later. That's a lot of trucks moving down here. I don't like that. I wish I could see where they were going to end up so I could actually drop a Tomahawk on them. Oh, I forgot to show. I'll show the next Tomahawk. Okay, that's taken care of. They're around there somewhere.
Already burnt at your orders.
Okay. We're gonna drop a Tomahawk,
Focus fire on that position.
a Funahawk, if you will.
Mission's over. We RTB.
Only got a couple of these guys left, but they're fine.
Lab in combat. Send your orders. Fire and maneuver. Check a leg. U.S. Marines ready for duty. Copy. We take that building. Check that building.
I could probably just... Oh, I was going to say we could probably destroy that. Destroy part of it.
Roger. We're on the move. Armored transport. Standing by. What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Base of fire in that building. Check your corner. Check that building. Inland Abrams. Warmed up. Moving to shooting position.
Okay, there we are. Now let's see. I will be able to bring in some air power soon.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave.
Okay.
Nothing gonna get in our way.
This is where we have the enemy coming in with their air power over this way. Oh, no.
Driver, reverse. Lab ready for call.
Oh, no.
Aircraft here.
Oh, they wow. They got wiped out. Oh, that building's gone.
Vehicle damage. Requesting main manward.
Yep, ouch. That's a bruise. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, enemy helicopters are quite... Oh, wow, those trucks just moved.
Combat ready.
I think we got one of them.
U.S. Marine. All right. Driver, move out. Get in. Check your corners. Force recon ready.
Yeah, that sucked.
Need supplies? Anti-aircraft specialist.
Didn't have the other ones in position, really. The Abrams are still alive, so that's what matters.
Moving as ordered. U.S. Marine. Ready for combat. Squad, move out.
Oh, you can still occupy that? Ah, I would not want to occupy that.
Building. Heavy armor here. We're engaged. U.S. Marine. Armored. Moving out.
Okay, I'm trying to move through this area with the Marines and infantry covering me.
Marines at your command, sir. Heavy armor is on the field. Driving to coordinates. Spearheading.
Okay.
Landing assistance team. What can I do for you? Next waypoint received.
I'm really cognizant of the fact I'm lacking
Reconnaissance is good to go.
AA now.
Go to the middle.
As that's not fun. It's not a fun position to be in. So I do need to try and get some jets if I can. Okay, so we are seeing the enemies over here. Well, we did see them over here.
Heavy cav ready to rumble.
Wow, nice shots. I tell you, there's always something sexy about a tank when it turns it straight to the side of it. The turret's just so goddamn huge. Yeah, that's the second Abrams engaging the BDV over here.
U.S. Marine ready for duty. Recon vehicle is moving there now. Get your gear. We're moving. Marines at your orders, sir.
Right, so I do see that over here. Are we engaging that? Oh, we are engaging that. That's awesome. Sneaky, sneaky little bugger. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we are seeing BDV actually moving up over here.
Air defense here. Force recon here. Check that building. Marines standing by. Establish a base of fire in that building. Engaged in combat. Anybody home?
Okay.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
Yeah, the Abrams has been able to spot the enemy. I wouldn't advise reversing. You do you.
Driver, backward.
Please turn around.
Run as fast as your dog.
Yeah, that's not what they want to be engaging against.
Lab ready for action. Copy. Relocating. Heavy armor is ready to shooting position.
I'm really lacking infantry out this way.
Armor transport ready. What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Smoke out. Smoke deployed.
I really need AA.
Missile age choppers. All hands. Marines in combat. Send your orders. Heavy cav ready to rumble.
Ouch.
Marines here. We're in combat. Back up, back up. On the double squad. Lab here. We're combat ready. Back pedal, driver. Moving out. Abrams, ready to roll. Backwards. Lab in combat. Awaiting
Yeah, those VDV put up a huge fight. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. Not good for them, but good for me.
Foreguard here. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Double dogs here.
Okay, the enemy is moving up there. I'm going to try and ambush this column with the Abrams.
Armored cav blitzing the enemy.
Which is actually not a good thing, because I don't want to get too close to the Abrams.
Entering building.
There we go, open it up on the convoy. Yeah, okay, that's not great for those. VDV may be tough, but they're not that tough.
Heavy armor engaged.
I think my Abrams just got immobilized.
Abrams here. We're engaged. Heavy cav engaged.
It may very well be immobilized. Well, that sucks.
Cargo truck ready. Aiding at a payload. Coleman. Logistics ready.
Okay,
Heavy cav is on the field.
we're moving through.
Troop transport reporting in.
Yeah, it was great. Great for us, not for them.
Heavy cav ready to roll.
I mean, we did have it covered on both sides. That's good. Okay, so I still have the, fuck me. That's not fun.
Waiting orders. Stinger team ready.
That's not fun. Okay. We've got Hydras, we've got rockets, I've got aims. I've only got the 2 aims there. I could really do with that instead. I'm not a religious man particularly, but I feel like I need to be right now. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. The Jedi are gonna feel that one. That's not good. Ah! Okay. The Stingers were not particularly well positioned there. Yeah, we're kind of dealing with things right now. Yeah, they really rain pain. Like they don't take prisoners. Yeah, that building there tanked that shot. I kind of need those points. Oh, we do see a enemy T-72 engaging with ATGM. Ouch. Okay, at least they're actually in a position here to not just get obliterated. So that's nice. Good. I do wish I had this supporting Abrams over here. Oh no, my Abrams! Oh yes, I forgot about the smalls. Wait, I had smalls in there? I knew that last time. I forgot about it again. Okay. That wasn't ideal. I didn't want to lose that Abrams. Well, okay, at least I do have an option to bring an F-18 in now, so at least that's something. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least they can actually engage there, so that's something. How many convoys do they have? Okay. Oh, the trucks are mobilized. Okay. Oh, I tell you what, I've got a Tomahawk launch, haven't I? Why don't I just use that? Oh, they can engage from there? Sure, why not? I tell you, this is the thing. You've got to really bear in mind, like, the engagement angles. Sure, let's put one there. Okay. He's good. He's good. Yeah, that's what we have to do here. Back paddle. There we go. We have our Tomahawk coming in. It's one way to deal with an enemy tank. It's one way. Is it economical? No. Is it cool? Yes. Let's go ahead and get those Marines rebuilt. I could bring in more dudes, and I think I probably will want to bring in more dudes. Yeah, that's another good job there. Get in there. Okay. What? Don't want them in there. Right, so I do know the enemy is in here, so I'm going to go ahead and actually launch a Tomahawk on that. Okay, so we do have the Ospreys coming in. I think that's firing out. Well, that's going to hurt them. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Yeah, that was per pilot, yeah. Oh, another game it kind of reminds me of, at least in tone, is Tom Clancy's End War. Especially with the Ospreys. There's a heavy, heavy emphasis on Ospreys in that game. At least in the cutscenes of that game. Okay, at least we have the two Abrams engaged in the T-72 now. Let's throw down another Tomahawk, I guess. I don't know where, but let's see there. On the road again. Yeah, I know, right? It is a good job that this area is clear of civilians, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It's got some pretty hefty similarities here. Oosh. Oh, really? They're here. Okay. I need that repaired. Yeah, that'll take care of it. Well, I mean, who knows? There's some strategic ambiguity there on that one. I'm gonna bring in a helicopter because, you know, that's kind of useful. Okay, we are out of Tomahawks, which is a shame. Okay. Yeah, those Abrams are supporting there. That's pretty nice. That's a good question there. Am I finding that I sometimes have to issue commands twice? I think sometimes it's not selecting the unit I wanted to select. But I think that's a relatively easy fix. Oh yes, that's not good. That's not good. I didn't realize they were there, but that's not cool. Let's just get them low to the ground there. I just, you know. Let's do that whole nap of the earth thing.
Engaged in combat. We take that building. Viper here.
That's a little low, I must admit.
Let's get a better picture. Roger Wilco.
Ooh, that's not really the thing you want to find there.
Fast landing assistance. Roger. Oscar Mike. AH-1 reporting in. Trying to break the encirclement by attacking us from both sides at once.
Okay.
The landing crafts are coming back with a new wave of reinforcements. Tighten up your positions and hold until the enemy assaults run out of steam. The Viper is in the air.
I need more supply. You know, I need to, I don't think I can order those pilots to move right now. Ah, sticky selection maybe. That's not a bad idea. It's not bad. I still want that supply. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Elise will be like. I can imagine... I mean, I'm quite happy with single player. I dread to think how badly I will do in multiplayer. But it's very, very cool right now. That's a nice long shot there. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, thank God we actually had the stingers in there. Oh, let's get you out of there. Wow, they went right through the buildings. Oh, that worked this time. That's quite fortunate of her. Again... Ooh. Okay. I am low on supply right now. Oh no, not the MTVR. Okay, we are managing. We do have another wave coming in just now. Full support. Oh, I wish I'd... Maybe I should have saved... Maybe I should have saved the Tomahawks, but you know. Okay, this is a nice big wave. Oh, it's exactly the same, okay. I can make do with that. I don't like them being so close to my Abrams. I bet the pilots are thinking, you know what, guys? It would be nice if you could come and help us. Okay. We only do have 5 more minutes, but I think we're looking good. I think we'd probably... Maybe if I speed things up, we might be able to finish the actual game. Yeah, they're in for a world of pain right now. Oh, they're trying to re-secure them. Right, I see. Yeah, these VDV are in for a bad day. Like a real bad day. Let's get that supply in there. Oh, am I getting hit by something? Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, that's what I'm getting hit by. Wow, that's not good. I'd missed that. Okay, that's not ideal. I should retake this and then set up these guys. Oh, do you have a bit of... Ooh, don't do that. We don't show for an armor. That's a fairly hefty counterattack. I think I just lost one there. Wow, okay. Right, I need to get these guys. I'm losing my ability to micromanage here. There we are. Okay. We lost our Abrams here too, which is a little painful. Wow, those T-72s are really doing a number on me. Okay, this is like a little difficult to manage. Okay. Let's get some Marines into the buildings here. It is going to be difficult for them to dig us out. I guess I recommend holding on to some of those Tomahawks a little longer. But I do not regret it. Okay. Ouch. This is where I wish I had the Harrier now. We're a wee bit outnumbered. On every front. I should have maintained some Tomahawks. Yeah, helicopter would be nice if I could afford one. That would be nice right now. Oh, it should be okay. Oh, there we go. I think we've done it. Have we done it at the last minute? I think we have. Ah, haha! What a time to end. Okay. Oh, come on, hold the high rises. High rises. I take it back. That's a little bit unfair. Yeah, Vipers are not cheap. Okay. We had more losses than I would anticipated and really hoped for, but we did okay, I guess. But there we go. That's nice. Ah, what a great time to end there. That's really good. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Slippin for having me. I'm going to go ahead and pop a link here to my channel in the Twitch chat. For those of you who may be watching on Steam, it's great to have you guys. My channel is XTRG on YouTube. Would appreciate a subscription there. I don't stream as much as I used to do, but I will be streaming more in the future. A little bit busy with university at the moment, but I do hang out here and there on Slippin TV. So, thanks again. Looking forward to seeing Broken Arrow myself. I do enjoy the game. There are, of course, some issues, but I'm sure that the issues will be ironed out as we move on forward. So, hope to see you guys in the future. Hasta la vista. It's a Gian. See you next time. Sayonara.